Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Holy wow, it's been a very long time since I did a sit down video. It's probably been like a good 6 months. I apologize. Let me know down below if you guys prefer sit down videos or vlogs because I never know what to do. But today I am here to bring you my top 10 tips to losing weight fast or effectively, or whatever way you want to look at it. But basically my top tips to losing weight and starting a healthier lifestyle, because your girl has done that many years ago and I'm here to share my knowledge with you guys. If you would like to see an updated weight loss journey video, then please thumbs up this video and let me know down below. I think the last one I filmed was like 9 months ago or something. Yeah, let me know if you wanted an updated weight loss journey. I just got home from work, so my brain is fried. Anyway, I've written down my top tips and I'm going to share them with you guys, so please keep watching. So my first tip, and probably the one that you hear all the time, is to drink plenty of water. Water should be your best friend. It honestly does so many good things for the body. It's great for your skin, your hair, your nails, your digestion, your metabolism, your appetite, like everything. It's just amazing for your whole entire body. I start my morning with a glass of lemon water, or if I can't be bothered, then just a glass of water as is. But I tend to drink 2 to 3 litres a day. Already off to a good start. But roughly 2 to 3 litres a day is great. And yeah, I have really long hair, really long healthy nails, and I feel like water is the reason for that. My skin is also pretty clear most of the time. I rarely get acne, so yeah, water is your best friend. And that leads on to the second tip, which is if you don't like water, try and infuse it with something else. So I love green tea, I love peppermint tea. Both of those are really good for your digestion. And I also love like lemon water or orange infused water. Any kind of fruit in water is amazing, like cucumber or watermelon would be amazing, strawberries, anything you can think of, chuck it in some water and it will help give it like a nice refreshing taste and make it a little less boring to drink. Water is just amazing, and it's really good at helping to control your appetite as well. Like most of the time in the afternoon I'll think I'm hungry, but really it's just from dehydration. I'd like to drink half an hour before dinner because I really feel it helps not to overeat at dinner time if you've drank water beforehand. So yeah, they are my top 2 tips. My third tip is to get exercising. So I don't mean exercise like 7 days a week or lift 20 kilo weights or go for a 10-kilometer jog on your first jog. I just mean find daily activities that are easy to you or fun to you that you can do most of the day. Like, don't make it such a chore that you're like, oh my god, I have to go to the gym today and I have to lift weights for an hour. Like, don't make it a chore because then you're not going to want to do it. So I really love skipping, boxing, going for walks. I also love jogging. Sometimes it can be a chore and I don't want to go, but other times I'm like, it's the best like mental clarity exercise for you to do. I just love running. What else do I love? I love swimming, although I rarely go swimming. I love dancing because it just feels like you're not doing any activity, you're just like moving your bod. I also love HIIT sessions because you can get them over and done with within like 20 minutes and you have the best workout ever. Like, it burns so many calories. But I also bought a Fitbit at Christmas and I feel like that's motivated me so much more. Your average daily amount of steps should be around 10,000, I'm pretty sure. So if you don't think you walk that many, buying a Fitbit I think would really help motivate you, because say you're at like 8,000 by the end of the day, like it'll help you go for like a little afternoon stroll or walk your dogs or something. I just feel like it helps keep you like on track and helps keep you motivated if there's like a certain goal to reach every day. I work in a cafe, so I actually walk like 20,000 plus steps a day, but on the weekend when I'm not at work, I still try and make sure I'm walking like around that amount of steps. So yeah, if you guys can afford a Fitbit or are interested in buying one, highly recommend. I got like the cheapest one they have. I think it's called the Fitbit Flex 2. It just does your sleep and your steps for the day, which I really like because I have really bad sleeping problems, and it's been awesome to actually see like my daily sleep patterns. So highly recommend it if you can afford it. My fourth tip, which will sound really weird at the start, is not to count your macros and not to count your calories. I know a lot of people live by this whole entire rule and make it their lifestyle, but I've never been able to count my calories or macros. I've tried and it just doesn't work because I feel like it just gets you in such a fuzzy mental state and makes it a really bad relationship with food if you're constantly like tracking and thinking about like how many carbs are in this or how much fat is in this. So that is my 4th tip. If you like that way of dieting and stuff, then definitely do what works for you, but it's just something that I can't do because it ends up with a really bad relationship with food. A lot of people like to like cut out carbs, cut out sugars, cut out fat and all that type of stuff, and I just recommend not cutting them all out at once because your body will go into overdrive and you'll end up binging in the end. But definitely start off slow when cutting out different food groups, or actually don't even cut them out at all if it's really not that big of a problem, because carbs are your energy. You're just going to choose like the good whole grain carbs. Like a banana is a carb, eat a banana. Fruit and veggies are carbs if you guys didn't know, but I mean they don't fill me up for that long. So I love to eat brown rice, brown bread, brown pasta, all of that kind of good stuff. Also fat. A lot of people think that fat will make you gain fat, so they stay away from it. So just like, no. Good fat you should be consuming, so that's found in like nuts, avocados, coconut oil, that kind of thing. I love mixed nuts. I eat them all day, every day, and they just really help with your hormones, because if you don't have enough fat, you end up with like hormone imbalances. A lot of women can lose their periods and have like a lot of weight gain problems and things like that. So eat enough fat and eat the good fat, not like butter and oil and things like that. Also, fat helps to control your appetite. If I eat like mixed nuts and stuff like that in the afternoon, it really helps keep me satiated until dinner time. If you're always feeling hungry, try and add a healthy fat into every meal. Like if you love avocado, then try and add avocado into your meal. I personally hate avocado, but it's one food I wish I liked because it's so good for you and it's really filling. So yeah, don't cut out carbs, don't cut out fat, don't cut out protein or any of that stuff. Just try and find out your proportions and find the good like carbs and the good fats and the good sources of protein, that kind of thing. Number 5, which should probably be actually my top tip, is to make it a lifestyle change. You can't lose weight overnight, you can't lose like 10 kilos in a week. That would be very unhealthy if that was even attainable. So make it a lifestyle change, because that way it's going to just be your life forever. I know that a lot of people like stop socializing and going to events, going out for food with friends and that kind of thing in order to look a certain way, and I don't agree with that, because I feel like at some point you'll be like, okay, I love my body now and I'm going to start socializing again, but by then you would have like lost half your friends and you'll probably end up going back to your bad eating habits. So making a lifestyle change when it comes to your food and your fitness levels is just the best way to kind of stay on track. I lost weight 4 years ago, and since then it's just been a steady race. I cannot imagine ever going back to eating like McDonald's every single day and to never work out for like a long amount of time. It's just it's so routine in my brain now, like it never feels like a chore to do anything. I still go out and socialize with my friends. I go out to eat like during the week or on the weekends with my boyfriend. And when I'm at family functions, I don't have to be like, oh, I can't eat because like something bad is on the table kind of thing. So I don't know if anything I'm saying is making sense, because I'm really hungry right now, ironically enough, but hopefully that makes sense. Just try and make it a lifestyle change, because nothing can be done overnight. You can't lose 10 kilos overnight, and if you do, you're going to end up back in that same bad place that you were beforehand. So make it a lifestyle change. My 6th tip is to pay attention to your sugar and your salt intake. This is the biggest one for me, because for the first like year or two I didn't even understand, like I'd never read the sugar or the salt contents on my packaging, and now I'm obsessed with reading the labels on the packaging, because that is just a devil. Sugar is a devil, salt is a devil. I think there's a couple of Netflix documentaries, I can't remember what they're called, I'll write them down below, but I've watched them and they changed my life forever. But sugar is the enemy. It increases your chances of getting diabetes, it makes you gain weight like crazy, and so does salt. It's just really bad for your body, like your body doesn't get anything from it, so it's kind of like an empty calorie. Both of the ingredients also hold on to water weight, so it makes you feel really heavy and bloated all the time. It's really hard to get rid of like stomach fat if you're eating a lot of salt and sugar, because that's where it like lives. I recommend reading your labels and making sure you're not eating too much sugar. For reference, 4 grams of sugar is 1 teaspoon, so I generally try to stick to like 4 to 10 grams or under per serve, because otherwise that's a lot. Even alcohol and soft drinks have like 42 grams, I think. That's like eating 10 teaspoons of sugar. Like, would you ever do that? I don't think so. So definitely read the... Oh, my camera battery just died, so sorry. I don't know where I ended that last sentence, but basically what I was trying to say was that sugar and salt are in a lot of the things that you don't usually think about. Like sauces have a crap ton of sugar and salt in them, so just read the labels and be careful of how much you're consuming. And yeah. My seventh tip is to meal prep. I love to meal prep on a Sunday, but I only do like a couple of days because I know a lot of people will meal prep like 5 to 7 meals for the whole week. But by the time that you've gone through like 3 days, you get really sick of eating the same thing over and over again. And also I don't want to like reheat food that's like 4 days old, you know? So I generally meal prep on a Sunday for like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for my lunches and also for my snacks, because usually for dinner me and Andy will cook dinner together. And for breakfast I usually make a smoothie or oats of some sort, overnight oats or like instant oats. But yeah, meal prepping is my best friend. It should be your best friend too, because it helps save a ton of money. It helps you keep on track, and it also takes away the stress of overthinking. Like even today, for instance, I forgot to pack my lunch even though it was sitting in the fridge, and all morning I was like, oh my god, what am I going to eat? What am I going to eat? Like, and I felt like I had no healthy choices, but I was trying to find something that wasn't going to cost me a ton of money and also wasn't going to be really bad for my health. So yeah, meal prepping is my best friend. I work in a cafe, like I said earlier, and some people spend like probably $30 a day, which is insane, because what's that? 3 times 5, 15. That's like $150 a week on food and coffee. Oh my god. How do people spend that much money? I would like barely make that much money. My next tip is to allow yourself a cheat meal or a cheat day per week. A lot of people don't like to do this at all. A lot of people don't really care that it's just like one meal and like a couple of meals. It's obviously all personal preference, but I feel like you would go insane if you tried to only be healthy like 24/7. I could not live without like a little cheat day or a little cheat meal here and there. I've also come to the point though in my weight loss journey where I don't necessarily have like a cheat day. I generally think of it as Saturday because I'm with Andy and we just like love to go out for dinner, or we're like traveling or road tripping somewhere. But also like I don't mind if on a Wednesday night I come home and I'm like, oh, I really want a burger right now, like I've had a bad day or something. I don't really let that affect me because I've just come to the point where that's not going to send me like off the chain kind of thing. Like just because I eat a burger during the week isn't going to mean that for like the rest of the week I'll eat badly. It just means that the next morning I'll wake up, I'll have my lemon water and my oats and eat healthy for like the rest of the time until I feel like another cheat meal again. So it just helps me stay sane, because otherwise I will literally go crazy if I ate salad 24/7. My ninth tip, how many fingers is 9? There's 9, is to get more sleep. Sleep is so important for your health and well-being. Like, it's good for weight loss, it's just good for mentality and clarity. It's just amazing for you all around. So I unfortunately have to go to bed really early because I have to wake up really early, but in saying that, it also means that I get more out of my day in a way. Like when I was at uni, I sometimes wouldn't wake up until midday. Even worse, sometimes like 2 p.m. because I wouldn't go to sleep until like 3 a.m. I know that's really bad, please don't judge me. But it just, I don't know, going to bed at like 9 or 10 o'clock and then getting up like 5 or 6 o'clock just helps you have more time in your day, more time to get stuff done, and also helps stop binging at night time. Because when I did used to go to bed at like 2 a.m, I'd literally have dinner at like 7 and then have like dessert at 9, and then all midnight I'd be like munching on lollies and junk food because I'd just be so hungry. So going to bed earlier will definitely help stop all of the like binging at night time. Like you'll have your dinner, maybe dessert if you feel like it, and then you'll just be asleep, so it won't matter. And then when you wake up you can eat. My 10th and final tip, because my camera is flashing that it's going to run out of memory again, is to not buy junk food. If you don't have junk food in your house, you're obviously not going to be tempted to eat it. And if you're seriously craving something one day, then obviously you can just pop to the shops and grab it. But like for Christmas, for instance, we got a lot of lollies and a lot of chocolate, and it was so hard to resist. Not gonna lie, I rarely resisted, but if you have it in your house, you're definitely gonna eat it. So just try not to have all the junk food and bad food in your house, because that will help you stay on track as well. Luckily I had Andy to force him to eat them all, because otherwise I would have finished that all by myself and all in like 2 days. So thanks Andy for finishing all the chocolate and lollies for me so I didn't have to. But yeah, don't buy junk food because then you'll eat it. So that was the end of my top 10 tips to losing weight. I hope that it really helped you guys. I'm sorry if it was all over the place. Like I said, I just got home from a long day at work and I'm really hungry, so all my words are like mumble jumbled, but please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and don't forget to hit subscribe down below if you're new to my channel. Also, don't forget to hit the little bell notification button. I know it's really annoying that YouTubers say this, but the YouTube algorithm is just all over the place, so a lot of the time my videos don't actually pop up in your subscription feeds, so please hit the little see? The little bell notification button so you can be notified when I post a new video. But anyway, I'm gonna go eat and shower and sleep. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!